Hello students. In this video, let us see about some important topic in mathematics that is called Pigeon-hole principle. Okay, it is very important property in one of the property in mathematics. Before going to the principle, we see some examples. Okay, the first simple example. Consider three letters. Three letters. Okay, and two letter box, let A and B, letters be L1, L2, L3. Okay, now we put letter 1 in box A, then letter 2 in box B. Okay, then what about letter 3 say? It may go to box 1 or box 2. Okay, box 1 or box 2. From this, we learn at least one letter box must have 2 or 3 letters. Okay, so now consider another one example. Suppose 13 students. 13 students, we have 12 months. Okay, 12 months. January, February, etc. up to December. Okay, now student 1 may have his birthday on January, student 2 may have his birthday on February, and so on, and the student 12 may have birthday on December. Then what about 13 student? And 13 student may have birthday, must have their birthday one of these 12 months. Okay, then from this what we learn, sir? At least 2 students must have birthday on same month. Okay, this is called the Pigeon-hole principle. Now we come to our definition. Pigeon-hole principle definition is: if n plus 1 pigeons occupies n holes, pigeon holes, then at least one hole has more than 2 pigeons. Okay, this is called a pigeon-hole principle. Now we compare the examples. In first example, we have 3 letters. 3 letters and 2 boxes. So 3 letters is nothing but n plus 1. Okay, 2 boxes is nothing but x. That is mean at least one box must have 2 letters. Okay, that is 2 means 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. Okay, so this is called a pigeon-hole principle. Now we come to instead of n plus 1 and n, we compare take 2 numbers m and n. Okay, that is called a generalized pigeon-hole principle. Okay, the statement is: if m pigeons occupies n holes. Okay, m pigeons occupies n holes, where one condition is m is greater than n. M is greater than n. Then at least one hole has more than square bracket of m minus 1 by n plus 1 pigeons. This is called generalized pigeon hole principle. Okay. Before this, what is square bracket, sir? What is square bracket? Square bracket, that is, square bracket is called greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. That is greatest integer less than or equal to x. For example, suppose 2 means we have 2. Okay. Okay, 2. Then 2.1 is also equal to 2. Suppose 2.3 means is also 2. Then 2.5. In general, when we round up, it is 3. But in square bracket of 2.5 means it is greatest integer less than or equal to 2.5. That is meaning it is 2. It is 2. Similarly, 2.9 is also 2. 2.999 is also 2. When it comes 3, then it is 3. Okay. This is called greatest integer. That is taking only integer part. Okay. Now come to some examples. Okay. First example. First we consider simple example. 1. Among 100 people. Among 100 people, at least 9 people have their birthday on the same month. Okay, true. Okay. So in question, among 100 people, at least 9 people have their birthday on same month. So we want to prove this result. Okay, using generalized pigeon hole principle, because this is m, this is n. When you confuse with m and n, take greatest value as m and smallest value as n. Okay. So, then solution. Okay. So, for using generalized pigeon hole principle, we need 2 terms. One is m. M means number of pigeons. Okay. Where m equal to 100. Okay. Then n. N means number of holes, pigeon holes, that is 9. Then by generalized pigeon hole principle, PHP. Okay, pigeon hole principle. Okay, at least the value of m minus 1 by n plus 1, square bracket of m minus 1 plus n plus 1. So we have 100 minus 1 by 12, because here 12 months. N equal to number of 4, that is months. So 12 months plus 1. Then 99 by 12, which is plus 1, which is equal to 99 by 12 means it is nothing but 8 12s are 96. So this is 8 point something plus 1. So which is equal to 9. So that is meaning, what is the meaning? At least on 1 month from January to December, at least 2, that is at least 9 people have their birthday on same month. hence proved. Okay. Now come to another one example, very important example. Okay, very important example in semester exam point of view. Prove that um, prove that among six people there must be three mutual friends or three mutual enemies. Okay, what we prove? Among six people there must be at least three mutual friends or three mutual enemies. That is only we have to prove. Okay. Okay. That is ஒரு குரூப்ல 6 பேர் இருக்காங்க. அந்த ஆறு பேர் குரூப்ல அட்லீஸ்ட் 3 பேராவது ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸா இருப்பாங்க, இல்ல அட்லீஸ்ட் 3 பேராவது எனிமீஸா இருப்பாங்கன்னு நம்ம ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும். இது ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். ஓகே. Now we come to proof. Okay. Now consider the six people, some A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now we consider six people. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, students. Now I consider six people as some names A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay. Now we fix one people. Now we fix A. Okay. Then what about 5 remaining? So then the 5 remaining people who are B, C, D, E, and F can be accommodated into two groups. What are the groups? Group 1 is A's friends. Group 2 means A's enemies. Okay, that is 6 பேர் இருக்காங்க ஒரு குரூப்ல. அதில் வந்து நான் ஒருத்தர் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு ரிமைனிங் 5 பேரை நான் 2 குரூப்பா கன்சிடர் பண்ணுறேன். ஒன்று வந்து ஏவோட எனிமி, இல்லை இன்னொன்று ஏவோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்னு சொல்கிறேன். ஓகே. Now we use pigeonhole principle. So already I told, when we use generalized pigeonhole principle, we need two terms. One is m, one is m, where m is number of people, 5. M is 5 and n equal to 2, the two groups. Okay, that is holes. Where the number of the holes means number of holes is 2. That is, so n equal to 2. Then I pigeon generalized pigeonhole principle. At least one group has what is it? M minus 1 by n plus 1 friend and peoples, that is 5 minus 1 by 2, m equal to 5, n equal to 2 plus 1. So 4 by 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3 people. That is at least one group, that is A is enemy group or A is friends group, at least one group must have more than 3 people. More than 3 people. Okay. Okay. Now, let the group 3 people. 3 people. Let B, C, D. Okay. And மூணு பேர் நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிறோம் A, B, P, C, D எடுத்துக்கிறோம். Okay. That is meaning என்ன? What is meaning? Where A is related to B, C, D. Okay. So that is what is the meaning? A has at least three friends or 3 enemies. Okay, at least A has 3 friends or 3 enemies. Now, consider group 1. Okay, group 1. In group 1. Okay, in group 1. Now, case 1. Okay, suppose if I don't know what is the relation between B and B, C, D, but here I take group 1, that is group 1 means B is friend of A, C is friend of A, D is friend of A, but I don't know about what is the relation between B, C, D. Okay, now I take first case. Suppose if any two of B, C, D are friends, any two of B, C, D are friends, then say B and D. Okay, B and D. Then B and D together with A is 3 mutual friends. Okay, now you can understand. I don't know about relation between B and B, C, D, but B is friend of A, C is friend of A, D is friend of A, because I take group 1. Okay, here there are two possibles. One is there is no relation between B, C, D. Another one is there may be a relation between at least 2. Suppose the first case, if any two of B, C, D are friends, say B and D. Suppose B and D are friends, I take. Then what is the meaning? A, B, C are the 3 members are friends. Okay. So now case 2. What is the case 2, sir? Suppose if no two of B, C, D are friends, then what is the meaning? B, C, D are enemies. Okay, in either case, first case or second case, we get our required result for group 1. Okay, now I take group 2. Now group 2. What is to say? Pigeon code principle says at least one group must have more than 3 people. For group 1, I proved the result. Now I take consider group 2. In group 2 also take 3 people B, C, D. Okay. Here case 1. That is what is the meaning? Here I don't know relation between B, C, D, friend or enemy, but B is enemy of C, C is enemy of A, D is enemy of A. Okay. Now case 1. If any two of B, C, D are enemies, say B and C, then B and D together with A form together with A three mutual enemies. Mutual enemies. In case what? In case what about case 2? Suppose no two of them are enemies, then what is the result, sir? Suppose case 2, if no two of B, C, D are enemies, then what is meaning? B, C, D are friends. Okay, that is B, C, D மூணு பேருமே enemy என்ன அர்த்தம் சார்? மூணு பேர் friends னு அர்த்தம். So B, C, D are friends. Hence we get our required result. Okay, this is called Peter-Hole principle, very important principle. Similarly, you will do lot of problems from reference book. Okay, in next video we will see other concepts. Okay, thank you.